Welcome back to Giant Monster Games! We are playing some more Mardu Reanimator. Oh yeah, and I'm Adrian. If you didn't know that, that's my name. And I actually really like this opening hand because, like you guys might have saw if you watched the last video, Woodfall Primus Footsteps of the Goryo happening on turn 3 is totally something that happens like 30% of the time, and we are going to be aiming to do that yet again. So we are on the play. I swear I am on the draw. Sorry, I'm on the draw. I swear that I am so often on the draw. It's actually kind of amazing. So that's a thing. That's a thing that happens a lot. So yeah. Now we're gonna put this guy over here, so him and his like big brother here can like chat a little bit. Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna keep. It's our turn. Let's do this. I mean our turn to choose if we're gonna keep our hand or not. And skip our opponent's turn. We're not planning on doing anything. Ooh. Rut-row. Maybe not that much of a rut-row. Blood Crypt coming into play. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 life. And I'm gonna Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting! Yes. Yes. So you're gonna go... I kinda wanna keep these guys. Kinda need to keep Lightning Axe. Okay, one of the footsteps is gonna go away. Okay, pass it to our opponent's turn. We're waiting for 2 more turns. Does our opponent? Our opponent at this point should be looking at this and being like, oh, okay, this is going to destroy some stuff. Oh, we're playing against Tron! You know what, the one thing I love about playing this Mardu Reanimator deck is it generally wrecks Tron decks, which is like one of my, not my most hated decks, but it's definitely a deck that I am just like, I just love playing against decks that are really good at dealing with Tron. That is something that makes me personally very fulfilled out of life, or fulfilled in life. Two lingering souls, you don't say. Well, they can just both go to the graveyard then. And then pass it to our opponent's turn. Let's see. Let's see what our opponent does. Our opponent literally, their option is get rid of our graveyard or lose. Like that's their option right now. I mean, I don't know what else to say. We are about to destroy 2 of their lands, and they are extremely unsuspecting. So Woodfall Primus, here you go. And black. And goodbye, Urza lands. Yeah, here you go. Goodbye. Pass to our end of our turn, where he will die, and then come back and destroy more lands! Oh, I feel like a maniac whenever I play this deck. It's so crazy and so awesome. It just feels so good to play a control deck that's not blue. Like, I don't really care what spells they're casting, I just want to destroy their stuff. That's all I want to do. So that's literally my end goal, destroy my opponent's stuff. And our opponent just scooped the match. They know we're going to destroy their other land. Well, that was the shortest game I've played in a while. We need to put in Stony Silence because they're playing Tron. And what else do we put in? We could put in a Pithing Needle, technically. I think we're just going to throw in Artifact Hate. Because I would rather not have to deal with Artifact or for hate on our deck. Lightning Axe is going to come out. We're playing against Tron. I mean, realistically, he would be throwing down, in best case scenario, like a Wormcoil Engine, which 5 damage doesn't kill it, so there's no point in having it in the deck. And as much as I'd love to keep Cathartic Reunion in play, we're actually going to take out Elesh Norn and submit it and run it back like that. Yeah, that was a good game. Good first match. Turn 3. Opponent scoops. And I think we can keep this. It's not very good, but again, we can Cathartic Reunion. Turn 2. Not as fast, not as aggressive. And our opponent is off to a good start. Expedition map followed, or Urza Land followed up by an expedition map is always good for Tron. And we draw a retreat. May as well thin our deck a little bit. Go to our opponent's turn, and then we'll crack it on their turn. Probably in response to Expedition Map, actually. Which they probably will do at the end of our turn. So we're actually not going to do it in response to Expedition Map. Oh, so they're not going to have turn 3 Tron. So that's good to know. Yep. And it's probably going to go to land step, so crack this guy. We need to get a Blood Crypt. Yep. And we're not going to pay life for it. Come in tapped. I'm okay with it coming in tapped. Because, oh, Dragonskull Summit as well. We have a lot of lands here, at least we can actually be getting rid of stuff now. Let's play Clifftop Retreat. Is actually the better of the 2 cards for us. Because I generally want access to red mana. before I want white mana, and having black and white mana generally isn't as effective for us. And we are actually going to pitch Isolated Chapel and the Lingering Souls. Draw 3 cards. What do we draw? Gambling, gambling, gambling. We don't have any creatures in our graveyard yet. Maybe soon, and that's not any better. Okay, well, we just drew all of our land, so that's a thing that happens. So our opponent is Expedition Mapping. Expedition Mapping. I wonder if there's a proper verb for cracking Expedition Map. Maybe it just be as that. Maybe it is. Cracking Expedition Map is the word? Well, who knows? I'm thinking about this too much. I think that's the actual problem right now. And we're actually going to skip to our turn. I don't think our opponent's doing anything else. And what do we draw? We draw Faithless Looting, which is actually technically better for us. So, Faithless Looting, I guess? Yeah, let's go Faithless Looting. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Wow. Well, thanks for that. These guys, I guess? That's rough. Cathartic Reunion? Like, really? Like, is this really what we're drawing? Not Collective Brutality. Let's pitch the Blood Crypt as well, and I think the Godless Shrine? Yeah, I think that's where we're going to go. I'd rather keep these guys because they're going to come and play untapped. Oh my god! This is not what I want. This is like, we're drawing all of the cards on one side of the spectrum that we don't need. So that's a thing. Wow. Kind of impressive. So our opponent is going to get Tron this turn, and if he gets Karn, that may be very problematic for us. That's Karn. Mostly because he can exile lands with Karn as well. I think I can. Can't he? Exile target permanent. Yep, gonna be a land. So that's gonna go away, which is going to slow us down. We don't have any way of straight up killing Karn, which is the actual problem. So we need to find a way of doing that. Lightning Axe doesn't do it, so in case you're wondering, say, hey, we should have kept a Lightning Axe. Lightning Axe only kills creatures, and we need to be able to redirect from another player to a Planeswalker. So that doesn't help us at all. We literally just need a creature. None of these work. None of these work. Okay, so it's going to be Dragonskull Summit, Faithless Looting. Fingers crossed. Okay, there we go. So you go away, and Cathartic Reunion goes away, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, Cathartic Reunion goes away. Too much stuff at this point. And we may as well play Lingering Souls? Yeah, let's do it. Let's play some Lingering Souls. Get some creatures on the battlefield. At least we can then be swinging into Karn. And he knows that is going to be a slow death for Karn himself. We're going to be able to play Footsteps to the Goryo next turn anyways, so... And unfortunately, our only option is this guy, which is not good. So maybe, fingers crossed, we draw into something better and can get something better into our graveyard. At this point, I don't think we will, so let's find out. We have one way to find out. I bet you anything he's going to destroy more of our lands. Target player exiles a card from his or her hand. Yes! Good. How about Collective Brutality? I don't want that. Oh man, if he would have got rid of more of our land, that would have been actually really problematic for us, but it's going to be less problematic now. Less problematic for us now indeed. I guess he didn't want to lose Karn. He would have actually killed Karn. What is he playing? Something big-ish? Wormcoil Engine. Yep. That's problematic. And another Expedition Map. I think we may be too slow on this match. Usually, by turn 5, we have managed to at least fire off something that is destroying things on his side of the table. And Relic. I bet you he's going to wipe our graveyard right now. If I was him, I would, that's for sure. Because... reasons. What do we draw? Elesh Norn is not going to do it. Oh boy. Play this. Can I win this match is the next question. Can I win? Can I win? We could... Faithless Looting? No. Yeah, and I think that's really our option at this point. So, let's give it a whirl. I'm assuming... Yeah, scary. Danger, danger. So we could go this way. Yeah, let's go that way. And then we're going to Collective Brutality. Next turn, we're going to Collective Brutality, pitching Woodfall Primus, and then playing Footsteps to the Goryo. Fingers crossed that he'll actually try and exile our entire graveyard this turn. Fingers crossed. That's hopefully going to be the game plan. Assuming he doesn't use Karn to blow up more of our lands, which I don't think he will. We'll see. We will see. He may have caught on to the fact that we threw away Footsteps, and we probably have another one in our hand. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, so, super difficult. Danger, danger, that's what's happening right now. He may also be holding on to Relic until we actually try and reanimate something, and then aiming to crack it at that exact time rather than crack it beforehand. Target player exiles a card from his or her hand. That's problematic. It's going to be a land. It's going to be called Bloodstained Mire. Going away. Yes. Going away. And what is our opponent playing? He may be playing 8 mana? What's 8 for 8 mana? World Breaker. That's going to destroy a land when it comes into play. Can destroy this land, to be specific. That's problematic. That's our job. Our job is to be destroying all the lands. That's all I want to do is destroy lands. So he now doesn't have any way of actually blowing up Relic, which means what? He's going to swing in for 6, which means we could, in theory, bring back Elesh Norn. Oh, no, he had floating mana. Exile all cards from all graveyards. Thank you for that. This is very nice of you. Very nice. Yeah, we're going to take 6 damage. Fingers crossed that things will work out for the better. We are in a bad spot. Sacred Foundry, I don't think is going to do it, because what do? We Sacred... Do we have 2 turns? We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage coming in that way. I think we could potentially... Yeah. Collective Brutality. Yeah, so we're going to do the gain life... Oh, cancel. Collective Brutality. Twine 2. Sorry, I forgot to do this. So we're going to actually do... What? Target opponent reveals his hand. We did pitch a card out of it. I don't think we're going to pitch anything out of it. The -2 isn't going to do anything for us, so... Yeah, so that's fine. Opponent, and... Wait a second. Remember that time I didn't have any black mana? Okay, well, let's scoop this match. I don't think I can actually win this anymore. I thought I had black mana. Probably this whole entire time you guys are like, hey, Adrian, you don't have any black mana. What are you doing? That's not going to work. So, okay, well, what do we think? Pithing Needle is actually going to be good because we can actually name Karn, which is actually problematic for us. We can pitch a single Cathartic Reunion and a Elesh Norn because I think those are less beneficial for us. Actually, no. Let's keep in the Elesh Norns. Let's pitch our monstrosities, because Elesh Norn is good if we get Lingering Souls into play, compared to Monstrosity, which... actually, no, other way around. Sorry, Oh, or am I wrong? Thinking. Elesh Norn is going to be better because it'll shrink his Wormcoil Engine and shrink his other stuff, which may make the difference here for us. Okay, let's submit it, run it back. Hopefully game 3. Normally we do really well against Tron, so please don't turn me into a liar is what I'm saying here. I will play first, definitely. Crank 'em these graveyards for you guys so you can see what's going on here. And that's a big Noperino. We don't have a second land. If we did have a second land, this would have been a pretty good start opening hand. So, mulligan. And this is keepable, so let's keep that. And Collective Brutality on top is not going to do it, so you're going to go on the bottom. Collective Brutality is good if we're going against a deck that does have creatures. Again, we can use it to fire off a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be Bloodstained Mire, cracking it for, I think, just a mountain. We might as well just go straight mountain. Is that what I want? Yeah. Actually, no, let's go Blood Crypt. And we will pay for it, and we will Faithless Looting right away. I was just thinking, do I want to pay the extra life? And I do want to pay the extra life, so... yeah, this way. Okay, go to our opponent's turn. We need 3 more turns, so he should, in theory, get Tron by the time we actually get to play our thing. So, play our thing. What am I talking about here? Before we actually manage to do Unburial Rites. So, depending on what happens, if he... Because we're going to play Ghost Quarters, and we probably will just keep it up. Cathartic Reunion. Psst, Cathartic Reunion. Well, that's a thing. Do I want to play Cathartic Reunion? Because I would have to pitch Elesh, Norn, and another card, which could be dangerous because we need 4 land, and we don't have any guarantee, but we're going to draw 3 cards. So I think we're going to do that. We will Cathartic Reunion. And pitching Elesh, Norn, and Marsh Flats, keeping Ghost Quarters. Oh, good, we draw another. And we do another Umbrella Rights, which doesn't really help us that much. I guess, we can technically get Elesh, Norn with it. Or actually we can use it to grab Ashen Rider again, because we're going to have lots of lands coming up soon. So we may, depending if he gets... Depending on... Yes, please throw my Unburial Rites in my graveyard for me. I would definitely enjoy that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you, sir. Sir, that is very nice of you. And I do think we actually need to Ghost Quarter and probably play Ghost Quarter. Woodfall Primus. I like that card as well. Let's play the Ghost Quarter. And we could Ghost Quarter his tower right now. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. We're gonna Ghost Quarter his tower. We have enough land. We're just gonna have to wait an extra 2 turns, which is fine. Not the end of the world. I wish we had a Lingering Souls in our graveyard. Then we could play Lingering Souls, but we don't. So that's the thing. Hopefully this is my attempt to slow him down enough that we can actually fire off our Unburial Rites and then Ashen Rider to blow up more lands of his. That's the game plan at least. Star, gaining mana, and drawing a card. Chromatic Star, you're so good. Ancient Stirrings. That allows him to look at a lot of cards and hopefully grab a card for, well, hopefully for him, hopefully. For us, no, we don't want that. That's bad for us. And he's going to play another Star. Okay, going to our turn. What do we draw? Pithing Needle. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So we can't play Unburial Rites yet, because we need 1 more land. We could play Pithing Needle and either name Chromatic Star or name Karn Liberated. I kind of want to name Karn Liberated, but I also kind of want to name Chromatic Star. Yeah, let's just go this way. And we're going to name Chromatic Star just so we can't actually use it. So, Chromatic Star. Where are you? Chromatic Star. Right there. Okay. And that is really, I think, all we're doing. We don't have any other 2-drop spells we can cast out of our graveyard. So we need 1 more turn. 1 more turn rolls around. If we don't lose a land next turn, we... Oh, there goes the... That's yeah, that's the thing. Maybe we should have named Karn. You guys might be saying I told you so. Relic! God frickin' dang it. I should have named Relic. Why didn't I name Relic? Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, well, that burns. That burns so hard. That is bad. That is really bad. Well. What do we do? If we play Unburial Rites, he's going to exile our graveyard. If we play Faithless Looting, he may not. Let's Faithless Looting. I think that's actually our only real option at this point. Is play Faithless Looting. Ooh. Huh. What do I do in this case? So I need to use the Artifact Destruction to actually blow up his Relic. I'm going to assume... So let's go Woodfall Primus. Do I want to go Woodfall Primus? I kind of want to hold on. Yeah, we're going to go Woodfall Primus. And we are going to go Blood Crypt? Yeah, Blood Crypt. Playing it on the edge here. We're playing it really close to the chest. Fingers crossed, our opponent decides to just make us slowly get rid of cards, and he's hopefully going to try and respond. I need another mana. This sucks. I need 2 mana, not just 1. I need to be able to blow up this thing. So he's either going to go away. He's thinking right now, do I blow up his entire graveyard, or do I... dang it, I cannot believe that. So he's going to, yeah, get rid of all graveyards. Should have kept Woodfall Primus. In hindsight, I should have Pithing Needled for Relic Progenitist. What am I doing? Seriously. And here comes, I'm assuming Karn or Ugin. Looks like Ugin. Yeah. Dear Diary, I misplayed really bad today. That's it. That's all I have to say. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that your brain is slowly melting away from my super bad misplays in this game. Wow. Gee. Yeah, deals 3 damage to target creature or player. That's going to be us, and it's going to be our face. More land. Coming to play. We're not paying life for it. And Ugin is not a artifact. That'd been cool if he was. Not really that cool, actually. And pass to our opponent's turn. Oh my god! Pithing Needle, I hate you! I just can't believe I did that. Well, I mean, if we lose, we lose. It's not the end of the world. I think we're still in a good spot. Ugin is going to be very... That sucks. Actually, no, it's not that bad. Because we have Isolated Chapel we can play. But a 5/5, a 5/7, and Sphere. He's playing like the classical green build of Tron. This is like almost the same one we built, except it has Planeswalkers in it. Yeah, 3 damage to our face. Come on. Come on. Give me the money. Ashen Rider is not the money. I actually think we are in a really bad spot, to be quite honest. Because it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have anywhere near enough lands to destroy, or to get rid of this stuff. So, Dear Diary, Pithing Needle. Okay, well, keep going, keep going. Let's see how this pans out. I'm not sure why I didn't put Pithing Needle in for game 2, to be honest, actually. Now that I think about it, because it's such a good card against Relic Progenitus. I mean, obviously, you're running a little bit of a risk. That's the thing. Well, we need to destroy something. Oh, I guess I was already passing. Never mind. Apparently, I just had it set on auto pass. Which, that's not bad that he got rid of Ashen Rider. I mean, if we draw a Footsteps of the Goryo, we wreck his deck. Heck, if we actually draw, Unburial Rates either, as well. I mean, we have maybe at this point, was revealed. He revealed a Wormcoil Engine. He's going to play it right now. He has enough mana to play it. Wormcoil Engine is a thing. That is scary. And this is exile each permanent with converted mana cost X. So we're going to be able to destroy two things. So swing it in for 5. We have a single turn. I don't think we actually can survive this, to be honest. 3. And that's definitely not going to do it for us. Well, this has been Adrian with Giant Monster Games. This is what happens when you misplay really badly. You lose games that you probably should have won. This being the biggest one I've done in a while. I apologize for that. Until next time, don't make the same mistakes I do when playing decks. Okay, goodbye. Game like a giant monster and all that stuff.